Hello. Recently, I bought a Synology DS418play to replace an aging WD MyCloud that I had. With the 418play, I bought myself one Ironwolf 4 terabyte drive as well. And what I'm doing today, so I've got a second drive today, I'm going to put it in and go through the process of setting up the original disk, which is obviously just a single disk by itself, so there's no redundancy on it. I'm going to put a second disk in. Hopefully it will all go according to plan and I'll have redundancy there with my second Ironwolf drive. So what I'm going to do is put the drive in now and we'll go from there and see how it works, because I can't find any videos on YouTube or anything showing you how it works. So what I'm doing now, you obviously can't see because I'm recording a desktop. I'm just heading over to my NAS now. I'm going to put the second drive in. It's meant to be hot swappable. I hope it is. If it goes bang, I'm going to be very annoyed. Let me just get that slide in. That's sliding in well. Okay. That's going in. Now, is my light going to come on? So I've got 3 drives? Or 2 drives even, sorry. I don't know. Okay, let me go back to the computer and see what's happening on there. So let me open up the storage manager and see what happens. This is all new for me. I'm really not sure what I'm doing here. Volume 1. Okay. Have I got any? Oh, I don't know. Disk group? No disk groups. Okay, right then. There you go. That's what I was looking for. There's 2 drives here. That's good. That's good. So not initialized normal. Excellent. So let me now have a look. Now I've got to find that manage tab somewhere, haven't I? It's not an overview. Oh, it's in volume. Right. So as I understand it, if I now click on the manage tab, see currently, if you can see my little mouse pointer here, Synology Hybrid RAID SHR without data protection. So what I want to do is have that so it goes to the RAID 1 version, so it has protection for me, and I'll add 2 more discs as time goes on. I spent a fortune recently on a new laptop which I'm recording this on, and this Synology NAS, so I'm trying to not spend too much money in one go, just so my bank balance doesn't diminish too quickly. Now let me see what happens. Right, now as I understand this, if I click manage, yep, there you go, add drives to a SHR, so add drives to a, I would say add drives to a SHR volume, or should it be add drives to an SHR volume? I'll have to look that rule up, I'm not sure. For an SHR volume containing 1 drive, storage capacity will only be expanded when 2 or more drives are added. Now, as far as I'm aware, that's the only option I've really got. Okay, so let's see what happens. One thing I will say is it's always worth backing up your data before you do anything like this. I did that last night, so my data's all backed up. So if this all goes wrong and I lose my data, at least I've got a backup of it. And to be honest, because I've only had the Synology NAS for less than a week, if it all went wrong, it's not the end of the world. It's still all on my WD MyCloud, so I could just copy it across again. It'll give me a few hours of work, but it'll be annoying, but it's not the end of the world. But let's see what happens, because as I said, I can't find any videos on YouTube showing this exact scenario where you've got 1 drive, you add another drive, and then what happens when you want to go to a RAID 1. So hopefully I don't lose any data. Fingers crossed. Let's see what happens. Okay. Yeah. Choose disk. Yes. Next. All data on the newly added hard disk will be erased. Are you sure you want to continue? Yes, I do, because that's what I want to see, that on the newly added, not on the original, on the newly added. Okay. Add drives to an SHR volume. I keep saying an. It feels like it should be add drives to an SHR, but I don't know. Okay, if I click apply, what's happening? If I lose all my data, I shall cry a little bit, even though it's all salvageable. Okay, what's happening now? I know this is going to take quite a while from my research, but let's see what happens as we go along. And the device is still meant to be usable. The NAS, I should say, is still meant to be usable as it goes along. Right, what's happening? Expanding. Okay, initializing disk. Yep. Okie dokie. All I want this to do for me, if this goes wrong, I'll start again, but I want this to give me data protection, which I think it might be. I'm confused. I don't know enough about all this sort of thing. I'm relatively new to this. I've had the WD MyCloud for, I don't know, 5 years. That sounds about right. I can't remember where I bought it from, so I can't find out exactly when I bought it. But that's very basic drive, really. There's no interface like you've got on the Synology here, which I will do a review of the Synology 418play eventually when I've I won't say mastered it because that would be insulting to anyone who knows a fair bit about this sort of thing, because I never will. I know enough, I can get around it, and I will learn as I go along. But I've had the WD My Cloud for about, possibly 5 years. I'm thinking 5 years. So it's time for an upgrade, and that's why I got this. And this is far more user friendly, but also far more complex, which I like. I like working complex things out. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to end this video because people don't like videos that are too long on YouTube. So I'm going to end this video now, but I'm going to come back when it's finished expanding, because what people don't really do in their videos when they are adding other drives, and they are, when there's more than, say, when there's 2 drives already and add a third, or there's 3 and add a 4, and then they do this expanding of the drive with the on the Synology NAS, they don't really come back and tell you how long it took. So I plan on coming back to say how long it took. So I'll do that when it's all done. I'll probably be tomorrow looking at how fast it's going up, 0.18%. I may not have a time on there telling me how long it's taken. I don't know, I'll see. But when I get up in the morning, I'll have a look and we'll go from there, because now it's, as you can probably see on my display, it's 7:45 at night. And I fully expect this to go certainly into tomorrow. So what I'll do is I will come back on well, it will be instantly on this video, obviously, through the magic of editing and time. And I will let you know how it's gone. And I will speak to you again very soon. So for now, bye bye. So it's next morning now. I had an email during the night because I'd set up my Synology DS418play to send me emails whenever something happened that warranted it. And I got the email about 4:10 this morning. So that's from 7:45 to about 4:10. So that's almost 8.5 hours to add a 4 terabyte drive to another 4 terabyte drive and build the RAID 1 volume. So 8 and a bit hours. I'll see what it does when I get my 3rd drive, which will probably be next month or something, and then go to, so I have 8 terabytes of storage before they take away all the overheads and all that stuff they do with the space you have, and then I'll see how long it takes to build that. But yeah, 8 and a bit hours, 8.5 hours. So it's not too bad, and the NAS was still usable during that. So anyway, that's the adding a 2nd drive to a Synology NAS and creating a RAID 1 volume from that without losing data, which is the most important thing. Excellent. So then, thank you very much for watching this video. If you've watched it, if you haven't watched it, thank you as well anyway, even though you won't get that thanks. Bye.